Welcome to my channel, Purposeful Play, where I talk about all things early childhood education. I'm Danielle and I teach 4K in Wisconsin. And today I want to share with you how we are doing our best to keep ourselves and our kids healthy. So let's get started. The first way is to wear masks. The kids have been so good about keeping their masks on, and occasionally we'll have some that come down over their noses or under their noses, but we just remind them to pull them back up. They've been so good. I'm alone in my class, so I can take this off, but they have been fantastic. Let me just walk you through our day and I'll just kind of tell you how we do things. When the kids come off the bus, they stand with their superhero arms out, and I'm holding my phone with my hand because I don't have a tripod here today, so bear with me. They stand with their arms out and make sure they're not touching their friends, and they can fly from side to side just to make sure that, you know, nobody's in front of them or beside them. When we walk down the hall and get to our classroom, we have half the kids go on the carpet and around the carpet to get dressed, to get undressed, and then the other half go by the cubbies, just to split them up a little bit so they're not too close together. And I'll show you what our cubbies are like, just so you know how we separate them that way too. The cubbies are marked off so the kids know where their personal space is. And so what we do is we ask every second child to go onto the carpet to get undressed so they're not too close together. Once the kids are done getting undressed and they put everything away, we have a giant, hand sanitizer. It's oh my gosh, it's so heavy. One that the school provided for us. So the kids get a squirt of hand sanitizer and then they sit down and do their answering the question of the day. They can look at a book before we start our large group and everybody's ready to go. After we finish our large group and small groups, then the kids are transitioning to their playtime, their choice time, and everybody has to wash hands before they go and play. We dismiss them kind of slowly with either a song or some kind of finger play, so they're not all standing lined up ready to go, ready to wash their hands. So we have two sinks, one in the bathroom and one in our classroom, and so we just kind of divide them up between those two. We have taught them how to wash their hands properly, and let me show you what that little visual looks like. This is posted in the bathroom and here, and it just shows them, step one, what they need to do, step two, and we can, remind them if they're not remembering. This is the one that they always forget. You actually have to rub your hands together and sing your song before you put them under the water. And I find that's very helpful. Kids are asked to wash their hands in between centers, so they can choose what center to go. We're limiting 2 kids per center, and then before they can move on to a new center, they have to wash their hands again, which is hard sometimes because we have some kids that would probably have to wash their hands like 30 times in a 2.5 hour period. But we're doing our best, and the kids have been actually pretty good. We also have some spots on our floors to help them remember to stay far enough away from their friends. They're just little tape spots to show them where to stand for washing hands. And then on our tables, I'm still getting set up here, but on our tables we have little dividers here so that the kids also know that this is their space to be working in. And I had to put that one as a teacher one just because we have a little friend that always wants to sit there. So at art, because the space is big enough, we have 3 kids at that table. We are allowed to have a sensory table in our class. I don't know if it's because our school district, I know other places aren't allowed. They absolutely have to wash their hands before they play in it and after. And then, of course, there's 2 friends that can play here. Oh, it looks like our table moved a little bit. And there's our spots just to remind them where they can stand. For snack, we have, we wipe off our desks using a spray, a good spray. We have wipes that were, I don't know if they were the same company or brand or whatever as our hand sanitizer. So we use the wipes to wipe off, the backs of the chairs where the kids will be touching them when they're pulling their chair out to sit down. And then of course they have to wash their hands before snack. And then everybody, we have 2 to a table. It's divided in between, and they have to, everybody's facing the same direction, so they're not facing each other when they have their masks off. And as soon as they're done eating, they just slip their mask back on again, and everybody's been really good about it. I am amazed and shocked that it's been this easy. And at the end of the day, we do the same thing as we got undressed. To get dressed, we have half the kids bring their stuff to the carpet and the sort of the carpeted area, and the other half dresses at the cubbies. And then we get lined up and walk down the hall. And I wanted to show you guys what we use for, everybody has their own set of supplies. So let me show you what we do with those. I just flipped it around so you can't see names. So in it right now, we have their chalkboard, we have a couple of dice. I think there are also dot dice in there somewhere. We have a new box of crayons, scissors, pencil. We've got their chalk, and these are 2 little journals that actually this friend brought to school. We will add other things as we use them, like glue sticks and white glue, but right now we're just not using them. Oh, and Play-Doh. They all get their own Play-Doh. One thing I forgot to mention, for our snack, we are not doing a family style snack, obviously. We just have prepackaged snacks that we, the teachers, have to put out for the kids, so that there aren't a lot of hands touching everyone's snacks. I think that's it. Yeah, we've all been able to stay healthy so far. And like I said, kids have been amazing. And I'm just so happy to be with these kids in person, finally, and get to play with them. So thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and hit the subscribe, because I try to do 1 video every week. And with me being back in person half-time and then virtually half-time, I'm pretty busy, but I love to do this, so I'm gonna keep on trying. So thanks for watching, and have a happy day.